Henry! Hello everybody and welcome to Pokemon Weekly. I'm Henry Gilbert.
And I'm Hollander Cooper.
And I know last week we promised to have a part 2 today of our mythology of Pokemon.
That's a word. I looked it up.
But, you know, that didn't take into account breaking news! Yeah, a Pokemon that had been previously rumored / leaked from the game now has a real name, and we know a little bit more about it thanks to a leak from Korokoro magazine, a Japanese publication that usually is the source of these things.
Yeah.
Diancie has been revealed.
Yes.
And it is the rock fairy type Pokemon.
Like the rock in the movie The Tooth Fairy.
Ooh.
It's a rock fairy type. I've been sitting on that joke for a solid 5 minutes. I'm so happy to finally get it out there. Let me know in the comments if you appreciated it. Sorry. Rock fairy type.
We should cut to the trailer.
Yeah, just for a few seconds.
Well, because we don't have much footage or images of Diancie, but Diancie is going to appear in the next Pokemon film. I think it might be like the 17th or something.
Probably about that.
But it's going to be, the film is called Cocoon of Destruction and Diancie, and that is the translation of the name, not like an official English title.
They'll probably just get rid of the and Diancie when it comes to America. Cocoon of Destruction's a cool enough name. They don't have to be like, the cover will just show Diancie like, what's up? But otherwise, I don't think you need it.
Well, especially because the way they release the Pokemon movies in America, it's usually about 4 months behind Japan.
Right.
So the news of this has a new Pokemon is not so new at the time. But they've been doing this. They did this with Zoroark. They did it with Mewtwo's X. No, was it X or Y?
The one that looked like, the goofy looking one.
Yeah, well, the Majin Buu.
Majin Mew.
Majin. Why did we think of that?
I'm pretty sure we did.
Okay, let's say we did. But anyway, they did this with previous new Pokemon. They're doing it again with Diancie. The film is out in Japan July 19th, and I say that date because they haven't said, in the leaked article, it didn't say how Diancie will be unlocked or distributed or however in the game. And they usually, in the past, they've done it as a tie-in with a film in Japan, like as a store event or as a download.
Yeah, my hope is that this time around, because of the power of the 3DS, because of how much more advanced the game is, maybe it could be more like what Fire Emblem Awakening does, where you could download a mission to unlock it instead of just like, go visit a Pokemon Center and somebody hands you a legendary. It'd be really cool if you downloaded an update that gave you a half-hour-long mission and endgame thing where you went and did some cool shit and then, boom, Diancie. That'd be a really interesting way to handle it.
Yeah. I mean, they kind of did something like that with Bikini, but I would hope it'd be a much deeper thing with this one. But again, we don't know. This is it. This is leaking from Japan, so who knows when it'll be announced in America, though. I will say the Pokemon American company has been very good at having like very close, if not simultaneous, announcements in Japan and America.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that X and Y was a global release is proof that moving forward, Nintendo's trying to treat Pokemon and gaming in general as a more global phenomenon, because it is. Makes more sense.
So, that's all we know about Diancie at this point. I would really like in the comments for you guys to maybe pontificate about how you think Diancie will be released. Will it just be a download code? Or something just over the internet? Will they do it as an in-store thing at GameStops like they've done in the past, or Toys R Us?
And if it gets announced before we do this video, don't get all snarky and be like, oh, it's like this. Let us know how you wish it was announced if it ends up being different, because then we may actually read your comments on next week's episode instead of ignoring them and crying over them.
Yeah, and also, do you think Diancie is going to be one of those cute but not very effective Pokemon, or the cute but very powerful Pokemon?
Super effective, I believe is the term you were looking for.
All right, well, so until next time, Pokemon Weekly out! And now here's our favorite comments from last week's episode about the mythological background of some Pokemon. Pikmin Rock 1 brings up that the original legendary birds were based on Norse mythology like Odin, Moltres, and Ra, which might explain why they were in the X and Y games, which also had legendaries based on Yggdrasil and other Norse things. A Shadow Fury Chaos wrote, Mew has been seen by humans in both movies and in the movie Lucaria and the Mystery of Mew. This is true, but when we were talking about people not seeing Mew up to that point, we meant before the Pokemon games. Mew was just a thing of legend before that nobody had seen. Since then, in the anime, sure, people have seen him, but also remember, one of those times that Ash and other people saw Mew, their memories were erased. So keep that in mind, buddy. And then Pablo Garcia wrote, surprised there was no Lombre Kappa on the list. Pretty obvious and famous one to me. That is true. You know, Kappa, the weird green swamp creatures from Japanese mythology. Definitely, they've inspired them. And also, I bet Golduck is just more than a little bit based on Kappa as well. So thanks for pointing that out. And be sure to share your thoughts on this week's episode, and we'll read our favorite comments then. Hey everybody, this is Pikachu. Thanks for watching. Be sure to check out Super Smash Bros. Wii U Weekly right there.
Kill me.
If you want to see Titanfall Weekly, click here.
I'm sick. Pika.
And don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe to us down there.